Well, we are getting closer and closer and closer to the release of the Odyssey, Christopher Nolan's new film. And of course, they put IMAX and PLF, premium large format screen tickets on sale. Not all tickets, but premium large format tickets on sale the other day. And we talked about this on the show the other day. It absolutely crashed out the AMC website, the Fandango website. Just trying to get onto the AMC website, you would have been met in the morning with you are in queue for over an hour just to log on to the site. Even if you wanted to buy tickets to something else, you were screwed because that many people were trying to rush out to buy it. Now, this is interesting. One of my pet peeves, for those of you who've watched my show for any period of time, if not my primary pet peeve of movie going right now, is how flagrantly many movie theater chains, not all of them, but many movie theater chains flagrantly disrespect us as film goers by not only charging us $15, $20, $25 for a movie ticket, but then not only charging us all that money, but then also forcing us to sit through up to a half hour of advertisements. Advertisements for other movies, advertisements for cars, advertisements for Blue Chew, whatever. It's one of the most infuriating things. And one of the really tragic side effects of that, as was pointed out by one movie studio at CinemaCon this year, is that we as moviegoers have now been conditioned to show up 20 minutes late, right? How many of you guys, I'm looking at you guys in the live chat right now, how many of you guys you just automatically know if it says 7:00, I don't show up to the theater till 7:20, right? We have all been conditioned to show up late, which means the trailers that these studios are trying to put into theaters, nobody's watching them because we all show up 20 minutes late. It's gotten, and I see all you guys saying, yup, in the live chat. It's gotten so bad, Rob. It's gotten so bad that I had a couple of people send me their confirmation of their tickets for the Odyssey in IMAX. And this is what they got. Look at this. So they get their confirmation right, but things are so bad and so many people now are just automatically conditioned that we don't even show up to the theater now until 20 minutes after the advertised showtime. Look what they had to do. They had to put these big red explanation alarm marks, say, heads up, the Odyssey IMAX 70 millimeter will start immediately at the scheduled showtime as there will be no trailers or advertisements before the film. Which is great. I don't know how big of a deal that is because I don't know that in 70 millimeter projection things, I don't think they have the digital projections to show the ads anyway. Right. I don't know if they can have trailers anyway. But here's the thing though. It's just another example that it is so bad that they actually have to put an alert in giant red letters. Hey guys, when we say the movie starts at 7, it actually starts at 7. Like that's how bad it is now. A few years ago, you wouldn't have had to do that. A few years ago, you just say, oh, the movie's at 7. Some people might want to get in a couple minutes late, but generally speaking, people come at 7. Now it is just so understood that the start time is such BS that everybody just shows up 15, 20, 25 minutes late now. That's just the way we're conditioned, that they literally have to put in giant freaking letters, heads up, this movie actually starts on time. This movie actually starts on time. That's where we are at now, Rob, in our movie-going culture, that they actually have to make sure you're aware that the movie actually starts on time. And by the way, this is the way it should be. You tell me a movie starts at 7:30, movie should start at 7:30. I paid for it. This isn't a freebie. You didn't let me, again, like I said, like the internet, if I visit websites for free, I totally accept that you put in advertisements on it. I get it. You watch a YouTube video for free, I totally get there are advertisements in it. Totally accept that. But when I'm paying $22 to go see a movie for 2.5 hours, I shouldn't have to be force-fed ads at that point. Anyway, Rob, you saw these tickets, and like I said, I've had a couple people send these to me. What does this say to you about where we are at right now in the culture of our movie going?
Well, it seems that what's weird is that obviously the theaters or the business is aware of this and they'll make an exception for the Odyssey. Well, why don't they do this with every movie now? Why is it just the Odyssey? I mean, I get it because of the length and everything, but it would be nice. It'd be nice to see this across the board. And again, I don't think you and I object to seeing trailers. Show me 3 trailers. Do it what they like they did it at the ArcLight. 3 trailers and you're into the movie. I think everybody can go with that. So I do like the fact that maybe this is just the beginning of a sea change in what the theaters want. We've seen people, we saw somebody at CinemaCon, somebody big say, no more trailers, stop with all the nonsense. So maybe we're seeing real change here. And the Odyssey is the movie to do it with because there's some clout. There's some
I so agree with you about, look, you made a documentary with me about movie trailers, right?
Yes.
We love movie trailers, but
we love them.
like when I used to go to the ArcLight cinema where they had the rule, Gray Drake was telling the rule amongst the staff was 3 trailers and the movie. When 7 p.m. hits, 3 trailers, then the movie. I was never late. If the movie was 6:45, I would be in my seat at 6:45 because I'm going to see 3 banging trailers. That's going to be 6 minutes. And then I'm going to be right into the movie. And I love that. And again, I just find it funny that we are so far gone from that reality and that so many of the audience are now so conditioned that none of us show up on time anymore, that when they actually have a movie, the Odyssey, that they are actually going to play on time, at least in the IMAX screens, they have to put these giant alerts because they know no one's going to be there at 7 o'clock. No one's going to be there at 7 o'clock. The movie's going to start and there's going to be 6 people in a 300-seat theater. So hopefully a lot of people will not miss the first 15 minutes of the Odyssey because they just assumed there was going to be 30 minutes of trailers. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Pocket Hose. Guys, I'm excited to tell you about the world's #1 expanding garden hose and their brand new product, the Pocket Hose Ballistic. As you guys can imagine, I'm not exactly gentle with my gear. I drag hoses across concrete over the pool, yank them around corners. I even coil and uncoil them all the time to put them in my camper van when I go out on my movie meetups. And generally speaking, a lot of them don't last. But the Pocket Hose Ballistic has been a totally different story for me. It's incredibly durable, super lightweight, and just makes the whole job easier. One of my favorite things is how simple it is to use. You turn the water on, it expands. Turn it off, it shrinks right back down to pocket size. And it's reinforced with a liquid crystal polymer, the same kind of material used in bulletproof vests. Plus, it comes with the pocket pivot, which gives you 360-degree rotation at the spigot so it moves with you instead of fighting against you. And now, for a limited time, when you purchase a new Pocket Hose Ballistic, you'll get a free 360-degree rotating pocket pivot and a free thumb drive nozzle. Just text Campea to 64,000. That's CAMPEA to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. Text Campea to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? They're saying now on the confirmation page for a lot of the theaters with the IMAX screens, at least, they're saying, listen, the movie's actually going to start on time. You might actually want to be here when we say the movie starts. So whatever you think about all that, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.